Alright, so as you can see here, my best Bondo job I could do. It's sanding job. We've been at it probably for about 2 hours since the last time. Right now I'm taping up this hole so we can go try and primer it. We've got the color right there on the lid. Some sparkly green. Right now we're doing this whole thing with rattle cans. Using Duplicolor 1K clear like we did on my tank. We're going to try to do one less layer to keep from crinkling. And we're using the Duplicolor Jewel Green Metallic. No, it don't say it on there. What's that? So we're gonna go hang out in my homemade paint booth here in a second and see what happens. Now for the satisfying part. About a minute.
You said you feel your brain cells decreasing by a minute?
Oh yeah. I know they said it's supposed to be well ventilated, but
yeah.
God almighty. It's like I'm breathing in rubbing alcohol.
I feel it in my eyes.
I feel it. I feel it in my brainstem. Well, they say it's supposed to be well ventilated, but we're not well ventilated.
A spare bathroom will do just fine.
Yeah, you ain't got a paint booth? Just use your spare bathroom. Only thing it'll cost you is a couple brain cells. Okay, so I'm back. I'm soloing it today. And I'm going to give you a little update on what's been done. Because you see the tank over there. It's painted. It's done. So, we brought it back out here. Got the carbs dialed in. To at least as good as I think I did. I could. And then, it still rode like crap. But the plugs were reading good. So, I was doing some research. Found out that switch right there is responsible for advancing timing and telling it to idle up when it gets kicked into gear so it doesn't die, and advancing the timing so it runs correctly. So I grounded that switch out so it thought it was in first gear, and it ran out great. Brought it back in, put it up. Oh no, that didn't stick good. May have to glue it. Well, and obviously this was added. This was what was added Thursday, the day after I wrote it. Well, I go to write it Thursday after I install that, and lo and behold, it will no longer run. Come to find out, I believe the CDI box got fried by the welder. So it's looking like this bike might not run or make it to the meet that I'm going to show you later in the video. I'm going to try to take the camera to the meet so we get to see everything. But I'm about to attempt to make something happen here. I don't know how much I'm going to succeed, but I'm going to give it a shot before I go finish up my bike. So, as you can see, the tank's on. It's ticking like it just got ran, because it did. I found a D-pin connector back in the back of this connector right here. And that is the whole reason this bike just shut off. It wasn't the welder. It wasn't nothing. It was somehow that connector got pulled out. So I put it back in, and voila, it runs. So now we're going to go take this thing down the road before we run out of daylight. Because we have around 12 hours till the show, and I still have to go fix another bike. So let's get this thing ready to go. Alright, so we just got done riding it, rode it, had to take the air filter out in order for it to run all the way out, so I've got some stuff to do there. Gonna have to readjust these valves because they are loud. First time it's been hot, so we're gonna get these adjusted back in, and then maybe it'll idle on both cylinders. If it won't idle on both cylinders, I'm gonna be very salty. So, I guess let's get to it. All right, so do you mind? Right when I start recording. Right when I start. Can you go kick that thing?
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, so now that the frog is, it's still alive, by the way. We didn't actually kill it. I'm doing angle cuts on the bike, so everything kind of flows together better. But I've got some sparks coming at me, and I'm trying not to light myself on fire. So this is the method. So maybe I'll light the cardboard on fire, not myself. I'll never let go. Okay. So, I'm over here messing with this while my project over there is dry, and I'll show it off in a minute. But we had a loud tapping noise, and it had to be the valves. And it is insanity. I mean, there's over a quarter inch of play in these valves. So listen real close to this. This is a properly adjusted valve. This is an improperly adjusted valve. I mean, it is insanity how much play. I mean, I could probably stick the tip of this screwdriver under this valve. I'm not going to, but that's a lot. So we'll get all these dialed in, we'll fire it up and see if it runs on 2 cylinders at idle. If it don't, we're just gonna ride it like that to the show tomorrow. So, we'll see. So, you can hear she sounds like she's running on 2. Oh, I don't know why that stretched the LEDs out. But, she's running on 2. It's time to go over here to this one. See this one? Fixing that up, making it all flow together. This one's gonna come out real good. This one's gonna come out real okay. And then after I do this, I get to sand it all down and paint it. So I'm gonna get on that. So I got this done. I know it's hard to see right now, but I'll get a picture of them at the, or a video of them at the meet. Yeah, it all flows together. It's way better. Just barely wider than a tire. So, we'll see it tomorrow. So both of them made it. This one shut off coming in. That one didn't. So we got a humongous show. We're parked over here with the normies just outside of it. I'll see if we can get us moved around. But we're gonna walk around and see if we see anything special. Not that.
That's very special.
Sheesh. Holly EFI. See Tim with a, what looks like an LS. Feels like an LS. I'd probably guess LS. On what, 22s? What are these? Yeah, 22s. Jeez. Jeez! Well, that's something I have never, ever seen before. It is low and slow caddy. Or, it's not even slow. But it damn sure is low. Ooh, no pillar. Don't see many of these hanging around anymore. Ooh. Golly. Well, don't see that every day. At least not here. You know, with everything they put in food nowadays, you could almost convince me that's real. That's cool. Blast from the past.
Did she tell you horsepower?
1200?
Yeah.
With the nitrous?
You want to sit in it?
Dylan will. Dylan be like a little kid in a candy store. Look at him grinning. Look at him grinning. Get in there.
It's got the roll cage. He's a little shorter than you, so.
Be careful. You might not be able to get him back out. Now imagine shifting with your left hand, Dylan.
That's very odd.
Does this do competitions or something?
It does.
What kind of competitions does it do? Drift?
Well, he just moved here, so I don't really know a lot.
He moved to Tipton?
Yeah.
All right, you got 10 seconds. Go, 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 go.
Yeah. He's linked up with the G2.
You see all these American classics right here? Got a Camaro, a C6 Vet, an old F100, a Bel Air, and a 2004 Chevy S10. That's winning the show.
So you're working directly with PRP? No way.
Someone's knocking at the door. You better answer it.
You're lucky man.
the GT's got?
Mach 1, buddy.
So what, 265 horsepower?
Yeah.
Here he comes. Well, he driving from the passenger seat.
I don't think I got it good.
Alright, so you can see it's been great up to this point. But now I've built such a high performing engine. The most horsepower you've ever seen, that it just stripped the head bolt right out of the case. Wasn't doing that earlier, and I only figured it out once it sprayed it all over my leg. So as you can see, about a big oil puddle down there. I have no idea how much oil I've lost. But I just went to go tighten one up. It's like a carousel, just round and round. So, there lie my issue. So, I'm gonna have to go home, get the trailer, come back, and grab it. I thought that was me ticking. It's just some minivan. But anyway, I guess let's start doing that. Might be a little hazy. It's a little too humid. But it's like 7:30 now. We just got the bike home. It's right there. Here's my bike. Use the Acura. I'm terribly sorry for how much it's fogging up. There's nothing I can do. But it's here. It's leaking oil. I'll fix it probably off camera. I might not make any content on it just because it's just a repair. And we'll be moving on to that truck over there, back on the LT1 truck. So that's all I got for you. Guess I'll see you next time. Like, subscribe, comment, dislike, who cares? As long as you give me attention, we'll be good.